Okay, here we go, another fucking video again. As you see in the title, it says black metal show you need to go to. It's a kind of a preview of this show. It's happening coming up in July in New Jersey, but also kind of give you a little background on this. Originally, I was just going to do this as a quick little YouTube short, Instagram to talk about this. The band Jotunheim. I had been Jotunheim and also bands like Gersey Deoful and Sin, the New Jersey black metal bands. I've been kind of corresponding with them. And the guys from Jotunheim asked if I could do a preview, just kind of do a shout out about the show on this channel. Yeah, sure, fuck it. I like to support, you know, I don't want to say smaller because I don't know how big they are, but, you know, smaller shows, whatever. But I think this is going to be a pretty big show, actually. But so I said, yeah, I'll do a little shout out. So I looked at the information, looked at some of the bands, and obviously the only ones I knew were the three I'd been talking to: Gersey Deoful and Jotunheim, which all three bands are great. As far as Sin and Gersey Deoful, I've done other review videos for them, so definitely go check those two bands out. Very fucking good bands. I got review videos on them. But anyway, Jotunheim asked me to do a video, and I started looking at the list of bands. There's a shitload of bands playing, so I started checking them out. I was like, well, fuck. All these bands are pretty goddamn good, so I'm going to do a little preview on each one of the motherfuckers. So even if you don't live in the New Jersey tri-state area, and you're not going to the fucking show, still watch this fucking video and watch the little clips and talk about these. You might learn about some new shit you might fucking like, because I know I like this shit. I went through every one of them. I was pretty fucking good. And you know what the cool thing about the black metal scene, underground scene, there's so many bands out there, just a ton of them. They're really good that it's almost to the point where there's so many it's hard to keep up. Because like all these bands here, they're all great, and I hadn't heard of them before. Now I know of them. And I know some suckers say, oh, there's too many fucking bands that all sound the same. Well, you know what? Go fuck yourself. If there's no fucking new bands, there's no fucking scene. I don't give a shit if there's 100 bands that sound like Dark Throne. You don't gotta fucking listen to them. You fucking pussies that are crying that there's too many fucking bands. Don't fucking buy the shit. Don't listen to it. Just go home and fuck yourself with a baseball bat. You know, fuck it. I think when there's new bands coming out, whether they sound original or non-original, really good, really shitty, I don't give a fuck, because that tells me the scene is still growing. And you know what? Good thing, because even though, like me, I'm an antisocial fuck and I hate most people, but I do want to see the underground scene flourish. You know, not this fucking bullshit, typical meathead retard that listens to metal every once in a while. I mean the true underground. So, and also the people that are really into fucking black metal, they're the kind of people that are not into listening to shit just on streaming all the time. They like to buy the records. They buy shit. They're very, very creative people. And when you have creative people listening to fucking music, they want to go and create their own music. So that's why there's all these bands. The typical fucking idiot that listens to fucking hip hop shit or mainstream rock, or that, I guess that doesn't even exist anymore, because the mainstream music's a bunch of fucking pussy shit now. But the person listens to mainstream pop, those are typical fucking sheep people that they're not going to go out. Most of them are not curious to go on and start their own band. They're just fucking idiots that listen to a song that reminds them of when they got their fucking dick sucked by some fucking thing or some shit like that. That's all that is. So the more bands, the better. And you fucking idiots that are crying, there's too many goddamn bands. Well, God damn it! Don't fucking listen to them, you motherfucker! Anyway, hey, so let's get back into the show. Okay, so Jotunheim looks like they're the band that are headlining. It's in New Jersey. I see it's July the 1st at a place called DingBatz, Clifton, New Jersey. I've been to the tri-state area, New York and Jersey, Delaware, all that shit before, so I know everything's pretty close together. It's not a long drive to get to places. So if you live anywhere around there, man, fucking Pennsylvania, any of those places, you get your fucking ass to this show. Because anybody's crying saying, oh, there's no fucking black metal scene in America. Well, there's a pretty fucking fucking show right here. You should go check it out. So, yeah, it's DingBatz, Clifton, New Jersey, July the 1st. It looks like they're having, it's all-day fest thing, 1 o'clock to 4 p.m. They're having a black metal barbecue at Dingos, which is, I guess, across the street. And go over and eat some fucking meat and fuck yourself up. Then go across the street to DingBatz. Show starts around 5:30. I'll post the times here. Check it out. It's right there. The listings. But these bands are pretty fucking good, man. Jotunheim. Really cool stuff. Sounds like the name is Norwegian mythology. It means giant land of the giants. Because Jotun means giant in Norwegian or some shit like that. I'm not fucking Norwegian, so I'm not gonna fucking act like I know shit about that. I'm fucking American. But anyway, it's cool. They have a cool aesthetic. It's kind of melodic, but still edgy. And when I first started talking to these guys, they sent me the link to their video. It's pretty fucking cool. I like when underground bands go and actually create music videos and put some creativity into it. That's cool. They have released some, and with all these bands in the fucking description down there, I'll put you a link to all their fucking Bandcamp, so fucking go buy that shit, you fucker. But yeah, Jotunheim, it's real cool shit. They have a album out. It has the, I hate to use the word melodic, because most of when I hear the term melodic death metal or melodic black metal, I don't know, it's like, fuck that. But this band's pretty good. They still have the fucking edge. Good fucking aggressive shit. So I can see this band being pretty damn popular. Also, there's another band called Lord of Horns. So what I understand, this is a one-man project. So I guess some other musicians are going to fill in for him, I guess. I don't know what the deal is, how that is, but it's, black metal with themes, horror, fantasy themes, which is cool shit. Kind of Burzum, Carpathian Force. It's a very second wave black metal sound. Check it out. Very fucking cool. They're from Lodi, New Jersey, so maybe they hang around with the Misfits. I don't know. But check their shit out. Great stuff. Another band here, Black Paradise. I first heard the name, I was like, that doesn't seem very interesting to me, but I checked it out, and it is very interesting. Very fucking good. You got keyboards. Apparently, it's got people from New York and also some people from Ecuador. They're in the band, but man, it's very cool shit. It's got there are some melodic parts to it, but still, it works really good for me, and I'm very interested in learning more about this band. The videos I watch, fucking cool. Check this shit out. Another band, Lightning Strikes Across the Sky. Again, the name didn't catch me because it it doesn't, but all those typical, I don't know what you call those shitty ass metal bands where people are whining like a bitch and then they scream with death metal shit. They have a title that sounds like a sentence, like As I Lay Sodomized, some weird shit like that. So that's kind of what this reminds me of, but still, great shit. Lightning Strikes Across the Sky. Again, it says it's a one-man band, so I'm assuming some other members are going to fill in to have a live lineup, I suppose, or maybe they got a full lineup. I don't know. Just going by my research, but really cool, man. You look at their Bandcamp, they've got a few releases out. Take a look at it. It's really good, raw black metal. There's another band, Abyzouth. Abyzouth, I guess I'm saying it right. This is the only band that's a little different than everything else. This is strictly an all black metal show, but this band is more like New York death metal, heavy death metal, in the kind of like Suffocation, Pyrexia, that kind of shit, but it's still not totally, but in that vein where it's heavy and brutal. So, you know, I'm all about death metal too, so this is a cool addition for the show. Lastly, another band called Nihuya. Nihuya, I guess it's a Russian term. It's a derogatory term for, I think it means fucking darkness, like actually fucking darkness. I think it's Russian. Nihuya. And it looks like it's a one-man band too, so I'm guessing there's some members filling in, but it's cool stuff. They got a cool promo video. I'll play a clip of it here in a minute. It's pretty good. Just typical black metal grinding stuff. Screeching vocals, but then it also pops into some really deep guttural death metal kind of vocals, which I'm good with that too. Some people fucking cry. They said it needs to be separate, death metal and black metal. Well, you can go fuck yourself. I'm good with this. But what was cool about this video, start off typical shit in the woods, guys with fucking hoods on and torches and shit. And when the vocals come in, it's just fucking regular guy. No corpse paint, no mask, just dressed in a suit. It keeps alternating between him in a suit and a jacket, like he looks like some preppy Soch guy. And he's doing black metal vocals and alternates with him and blood coming out of his mouth. It was pretty cool. It caught me off guard. I was like, what the fuck is this? But I guess he wanted to try something a little different. The cliche shit, but then also did something a little different too. So, very cool stuff. So, even if you don't go to this fucking show, hopefully this video turns you on to some new bands. So check these motherfuckers out, man. Fucking badass shit. And I'll have the information for the show and all this shit down in the description. Otherwise, you know what? Go fuck yourself sideways, because this goddamn motherfucking planet ain't worth a goddamn shit.